Okay.
Brown chicken out.
Welcome back to Mom's Take 5. This is episode 56.
Damn.
We are here again. We don't have Molly with us tonight. She's busy with her other big time friends. So
She ditched us.
we'll just be back here working.
Just a
while
little
she's
influencer event, you know. No big deal.
She's so popular.
Meeting some of our favorite people. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
We should have just showed up.
We should have.
I know. One of these times.
What are they going
Where
to do?
where are you going? Where are you staying?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
We'll bring our sleeping bags.
Yeah.
We'll just crash on the floor.
Yeah.
Totally. In Molly's bedroom.
Yeah.
Or Molly's bed.
Yeah.
We're tight enough. We can all sleep.
Yeah. We're totally fine. I'll take the feet. I'll lay on the feet.
Right on
bottom
the
of
foot area.
Yeah.
I'll
Probably
take the tub.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good
yes,
one.
That is.
Throw some stuff in
Pillows
there.
and
Perfect.
big blanket in there.
I like it.
There was a Vegas trip where my girlfriends and I, that's exactly what happened. One was in the shower. One was in the tub. Wait, there wasn't even a tub. They were in the shower. One was on the floor. My ass was on the bed.
Yeah.
I made sure I found the bed.
I believe that.
But I was like, are you okay? Cool. I'm going to go to the soft bed.
Yeah. You good? You good?
But I do remember checking on everybody like, you guys all right?
We used to go in, group of friends used to go on these ski trips. And we'd rent like a big house.
Yeah.
And everyone would just sleep wherever. And I slept in a closet.
Oh, you did?
But it was nice because everyone was really loud. And I was like, I'm going to sleep.
So you
Well,
could
like,
shut the...
Yeah, it was dark and
That does
it was nice and cozy.
You're
That's
all bye.
awesome.
Yeah.
Going where it's nice and quiet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Soundproof
man.
it.
Those the things we've done. Like, I can't imagine doing that now.
No, I wouldn't survive.
Have you guys seen that meme where it's like, you know, in your 20s, you can sleep on a floor with a towel that you may have puke on
Yes.
and you can wake up and feel just fine. And then like
Yeah.
in your 30s and 40s, you sleep wrong and you don't walk for like a
You're
week.
broken.
You're broken.
It is so true.
Yeah.
I remember going camping and we forgot our pads. I was in my 20s. It was before I met Mark. And so we slept on the hard ass ground in a tent, but on the hard ass ground. I woke up and I was like, you know, I mean, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't terrible. When we just went camping 2 weekends ago in our trailer, you know how we had to gut the master bedroom? So Mark and I slept on the futon like couch thing that folds out into a bed because our master wasn't done yet. And I gave Mark like the wider side of the futon and I slept on the more narrow side of the futon with Zeta. Oh, my hips were on the bar, like in the middle. I woke up at 6 a.m. and climbed into Freya's bunk bed because my hips were aching. Aching. Like I was like, I'm not going to survive.
Yeah. I've done that.
So
when
different.
my children won't sleep. Before we moved Tyler, like the bigger bed up for Tyler, I would just like lay on the floor and I'd be so tired I'd fall asleep.
Yeah.
And it was always my hips.
Was
I'd
it?
wake. I mean, you're sleeping on like the hard ass floor.
It's true.
But I'd like wake up and would be like, oh, and it'd take me a good couple minutes to get
Yeah.
off the floor, and then my back would hurt the whole next day.
Yes. That was awful.
So Molly, next time either don't tell us or just know that we're gonna come with
We're
you.
going to show up.
Yeah.
So you're a package deal.
That's right. All right. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, subscribe, share with your friends. Did I name all the things?
Sorry, that was long.
Mm-hmm.
Intro.
Instagram.
That's
I know.
fine.
Yeah,
That's
it
good.
was.
We're gonna
A
get
little
to it.
story into.
Yeah. All
Intro.
the things.
Yeah.
Messages on Instagram.
Yes.
I don't know. All the things.
Our subscribers are growing on YouTube.
Yes, they are.
Every week they're going
That's
up.
good.
It's kind of
We
awesome.
need 1,000.
We need
We
1,000.
need 1,000 for that music video.
Oh. It'll change your life.
It will. It will. It will. You'll be so happy.
You just wait.
Yeah.
Like rapping. We're gonna be dancing. All the things. A B C D E F G H I J K. You know what I mean?
You'll have to do some skating in it for sure.
Oh, that will be skate.
We're all
moves.
doing skating.
I will
Oh,
not.
please do. Kim, you just could be. That will make it so much better. You could just be in the background, like you don't even have to move. You can just be like moving your arms or something. I probably have enough skates for all of us. So.
Yeah, I need some. All right, let's get to some updates.
Let's do it.
This is Ashley, Molly,
Kim.
and
Tara.
we are four best friends who by fate moved into the same cul-de-sac. We talk all things mom, wife, and woman. We are Moms Take 5. Yeah.
Oh.
I was waiting.
Just a little taste.
I love
Beat
it.
drop.
I love
Oh,
it.
it never gets
So
old.
good. I know.
It's so
It
good.
kind of grows on you,
It
actually.
really does.
I'm like, wow, I like it even more.
I know, me too. Like, how come every week I'm like, right with that dun, 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 dun.
So updates, guys. It's been a week.
Yeah.
Yes. I feel like I had a core memory made today.
You did?
I did. When we all went on our bike ride. Like both of my children can now ride their own bikes,
Oh,
So nice.
which is pretty glorious.
that is amazing.
So Cody was the leader, which he tries to do tricks, and then both the boys try to follow him. And I'm like, could you just stay on the trail?
I could see Cody. He like try to like hop up on his bike and stuff.
Yeah, and then he'd like go up on the grass, and then Tyler tries it a little bit. Then Nick's like, I want to go on the grass.
Yeah.
I was like, just stay on the trail.
You just go for a simple bike ride,
Can we
guys.
be on the paved road, please?
But it was just so like all of us just riding along.
That's so cute.
Oh,
I was like, we'll have some fun times. We'll be able to adventure a lot of places.
Yeah.
oh man, that is
Pretty
like
nice.
a core memory, and also
It's a new phase.
yes. What's another term for that?
New
What am I looking for?
progression.
Phase,
Step.
chapter. Yeah, it's like it's not coming
Life.
to me.
Just kidding.
Yes,
New life.
yes. Answer is yes.
But we used to
Oh.
have a super old like trailer, and Cody or I could not pull it because the kids were big enough that they were heavy as can be.
Yeah.
And then the trailer's kind of older. We bought it used, and so we I think did it twice maybe.
It was a
'cause we-
struggle.
because we couldn't. They were too heavy.
I
Oh, that thing was
Same.
terrible.
Yeah.
and because you were pulling them, weren't you at first?
We took
and then that's right.
turns.
Then you took turns,
Oof.
and then I tried it
You did.
like another day, and I was like, "Holy shit, Kim!
Yeah.
Like, how did you pull this?"
she was
I
sore
was
for
not
like a
light.
week. Just kidding.
Seriously, like my kids in my trailer was not as heavy. I feel like that trailer was heavier too.
Yeah, the trailer was heavy, and then my kids are a
They're
little
two
denser.
strong little boys, you
Yeah.
know.
But Cody and the boys went for a little ride. Nick didn't have his bike yet, so he rode his scooter the whole way. Which I was like, he didn't have one strong leg from his scooting.
His one calf's like bulging. And
But we ordered him a new bike, and he loves it. He's a little-
Yeah,
So
all he
cute.
did tonight was go around on it.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
so cute.
He's a little terrifying to watch because he screams, "Whoa, whoa!" and he likes to go fast, and
He goes
he's a little
really
reckless.
fast, really fast,
Yeah.
and then it's stressful when they're like watching you. And
Yeah.
they're going back or they're going past you, like what? But
Like, look what I can do.
yeah, and they're not watching the road. I mean, I yelled at Ava. Sorry about that, by the way. Kim and I went to Target last night.
Yeah. Is
Kim
that
and
where you were yelling out the window?
I yelled at Ava because she was going down the sidewalk, and I was afraid she was going to hit whoever was standing there on their bikes.
Shit.
She went right past the other kids, and I was like, "Dude,
like, watch where you're going.
yes,
She's like, "Do you see me?"
yeah, hey mom, hey mom." I'm like, "Freaking watch where you're going." You're
Like, I'm
stressing
not
me.
happy.
But I love you.
Yeah.
I was
That is
nervous she was going to knock someone else out. And when
there's
that thing
babies.
goes fast,
Yeah.
she
Yeah,
got
it
like
does
an
go
electric
fast.
little Vespa scooter thing for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And she whips around on it, which is so fun. But also she's like in cute little shorts and a tank top or something. Luckily
That's
she
all
wears
I
a
could
helmet.
Think of is
The
if
skin.
she crashed.
Road rat.
She had
Uh-huh.
sandals, shorts, tank top. I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that's so much skin."
I know.
Oh,
And then she's
my.
taking the kids around with them, which at first we told them no one else with you. Like I was just stressed about everyone else.
Right.
Plus she was like a new driver. Now she's, a little bit experienced, but she's
Yeah.
just real comfortable on there, which makes me almost even more nervous.
Oh, they zip around.
She does.
Lucy has let Freya drive her Vespa, and I am like on the edge of my seat watching Freya drive that thing. Have you seen her? It's kind of like Nick on his bike. It's like a new toy, and she just like
Yeah.
zip left, shift right. Like one time I saw her
Oh
go
my
up on a
gosh.
curb and
Oh
tip,
my
and I'm like,
gosh.
oh shit.
Oh my gosh.
First thing I'm like, I hope she's okay. Second, cool, we're gonna be dropping $400 to replace a Vespa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is nerve wracking.
It's so scary.
I just sit there, I'm like,
Yeah. I know. I had a heart attack last night watching Nick drive his bike.
I know.
Ride his bike.
I was thinking, I was like, we had a few summers of like the motorized
We did. Those
things, which are so loud,
Yes. Oh my word.
zipping
at
around.
least the
And
Vespa
they always
wanna
wanna
things
try-
are quiet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are
quiet.
quiet. But now we're gonna have like 10 bikes,
And
Yep.
there's collisions.
I know.
probably a few.
Yeah.
There was already one.
There
Yep.
was.
Yesterday.
And I watched Lucy land. Her leg went like
Uh-huh.
sideways. I was like, ooh, it
It's-
made me nervous.
It's good she had pants on.
I
She
know.
already had injuries from
I know.
a couple of days prior.
So I'm excited
Oh,
for like
kids.
the bike stage. I think it will be
Yeah.
really fun.
I'm
There's
excited
so
for you.
cute.
There's a lot of places like close by. I think that the kids could ride that we could bike to. I'm real excited.
Yeah,
I
there's
took-
even fun
it'll
like
be fun.
mountain trails that
Yeah.
are easier that you could go on. You know,
Yeah.
once they get more comfortable.
I'll have to get more comfortable too.
You know.
Yeah, me too.
I've never been like a mountain biker. I'm always like on a trail.
Yeah.
Is
Uh-huh.
that paved and nice and smooth? I'll take that.
Yeah, I like
Oh
that.
yeah, my brother and I went mountain biking with a good friend of ours who's a big mountain biker. He still is, and he took us up. It was like Mill Creek Canyon or something. It was legit, and like he let us borrow. He had like 3 bikes with the shockers, like they were legit mountain bikes. And I remember there was a couple times like my ass got off and walked. I'm like, dude, this is my first time. What?
Yeah,
I don't know if I'll survive this.
that
It's
would
like
be
bumps
me.
and like steep slants and
Mm-mm.
they're hardcore.
Yeah, no.
It
not-
was really fun though, but it
Yeah.
also was terrifying.
Yeah,
I won't do that.
me neither. I should try to convince John to ride his bike again. I know his back was bothering him last time, remember?
Yeah. Hey, work out that core. That's
I
what I told
know.
Mark with his back pain. I'm all, honey,
Yeah.
you know it helps the back,
It's your
right?
core.
And he always says,
You need
I
good
strengthen my core. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes.
your buttocks
Yep. Because
and your
those muscles
Mhm.
pull it in so your back stays straighter and there's not so much strain. And
Yep. So your stomach and your booty.
Yep. Those big
So
muscles.
I don't have any. That's why I don't have any back problems.
That's right. Because you're
Got
Sit in your
really
booty?
strong
Sure.
booty muscles.
Yeah, it's true.
Uh-huh.
But
I could fight just
those
with
abs.
those. Like walk over here and I'll just punch you with the cheek.
Tink.
You know?
Whoa, where's my face? It's like lost. Just do like a slow mo, like
And the jiggle of my cheek.
right. It's like continues to hit. Knock me out with one slap.
What's happening? I love it.
Oh, when you pulled in today, when you pulled home, it was the cutest thing. Nick comes out. He goes, buddy. And Rock goes, it's my buddy.
Oh
and
my
he
gosh.
started running. They were both running for each other.
Did
It
they
was
give
like
each other
what
a
you
big
see
hug?
in the movies. Yes.
Yes, because I have seen them do
Did-
that.
oh,
It's so cute.
It was the most precious thing. Rock will do that. There was a time we were on our way home. Where was it? Oh, I think we were taking Frey to gymnastics. Rock's like, I don't want to go, Mom. I want to play with Nick. And I'm all, bud, you can see if he can play when we get back. You know, we got to go to Frey's gymnastics. And he goes, but Mom, my buddy needs me. And he's like
Aw.
crying.
He was so
My
My
concerned.
buddy needs me, Mom.
That's so cute.
I know.
The other day, Nick was like, I never want to make Rock cry.
Oh,
He's just my buddy, and I never want to make him cry.
that's
I
cute.
was like, well, that's nice.
Kids are
that you don't want to
precious,
make your
man.
friends cry.
Right.
I mean, good. That's a good thing to
It
watch.
is a good thing. We had little Ava over tonight for dinner. That was adorable. This is another cute thing. Freya, we were all sitting down and she's like, Mom, can we play Zelda? Right?
Mhm.
And we've just been doing like little 30-minute spurts because I just feel like I can't sit and do that
I
for
can't.
hours, right?
Yeah.
God, my brain really can't
Yeah.
right now. So we played for it was 20 minutes, I think. And then someone knocked at the door and Freya goes, Mom, it's Ava. And the rule is they can't open the door without me or Mark, right?
Mhm.
She goes, Mom, can I please play? She's my best friend. I can't say no to my best friend.
Oh,
Really?
That's
so funny.
cute.
Oh, yes, you could totally play.
Oh.
But she came in.
She's so funny.
She had dinner with us.
Yeah.
Oh, she was such a sweetheart.
Okay, good.
Oh, my word. The story she's telling us about when you guys all eat together.
Doesn't
And-
happen very
Well, that's what
often.
she said. She goes, my mom always says, I want us all to sit down and eat together at the table.
Yeah.
She was telling us the
See? It's not for lack of trying, guys.
I know. Well, and Mark and I were like, there's days we don't either. I mean, sometimes it's
Timing's
life,
just
you
rough.
know?
And when you have activities that are earlier in the evening, so just being like,
yes,
Jack, hurry up and eat so we can go. And then everyone else will kind of eat while we're, I don't know. Anyway, it's just
No.
it's crazy.
totally. We try to at least like a few times a week, but every
Yeah.
night there's times it's not as like formal.
Yeah.
But the dinner thing, she's like, you've got to send this to my mom. She told me like 3 times, will you please make sure you send this to my
She
mom?
told me all about
She
it.
loved
She
it.
really did.
It was
She
pretty
really
cute.
did. She loved it. She didn't tell me she had seconds, but she told
She
me.
did.
She told me she ate. And I
Which
was
I
like,
was happy to. I'm
Yeah.
like, do you want more? She goes, yeah.
yeah.
It's funny how
Shit girl
much
can
they
eat.
love
I know.
eating over each other's house. Because
Right?
Tyler will always be like, can they eat over? And sometimes I just haven't made enough or
Right.
just
I don't know,
rotate.
but they
We
will
should.
get so excited.
They do.
Yeah.
Like Freya and Rock have eaten over a few
Yep.
times and they will like cheer and jump up and down and they just get so happy.
I know.
And it's so fun for them.
It
We should
is.
just- we should all just take a night a week
Yeah.
that works.
And have the kids over. That
just
would
no,
be
just the whole
fun.
family. Like, here,
That's a
Here's
good
one-
idea.
and then that's like it's one night that you 2 nights if you really think about it. Like you have one night everyone's on their own,
Right.
and then another night that you cook for everybody. But then that's only 2 nights a week, other than the weekend.
Dude, that's my style, man. That sounds glorious.
You know what
when I cook like a really amazing meal, it makes me excited to cook again.
yeah,
Mhm.
But doing it every night,
yeah,
it's a
hard.
lot, man.
The
It's a
cleaning,
lot of prep. It's a lot of cleanup. I mean,
grocery.
I cook easy meals, but there's always, you got to put the thought into it.
yeah, no,
But
mine
I'm
have been real easy lately. Like we literally had taquitos yesterday for dinner.
Dude,
When the
and,
kids
then,
are
and then a
awesome.
tray of like veggies and fruit like that I pulled out. That's
Yeah.
prepped. I was like, here you go. I don't.
This is dinner.
Yeah,
Your kids left to go eat. And I swear I like turned around and they were back. I was like,
yeah,
I don't think you chewed your food.
yeah.
Yeah, right?
Sometimes
I
I
was like,
wonder if
how are
Matthew
you
does
done?
chew his food. I'm not kidding. I think he
was
eats
so
macaroni and
fast.
cheese whole. Like he literally just swallows it. I'm not joking. I'm like, he's like, swallow. And I was like, dude, that was like a piece of steak. Is that going to digest? You know, like it's like nothing. It stresses me out for his gut. I'm like, your belly now has to work like extra hard to digest everything. Like chew it up better.
I was shocked
That's
how
true.
quickly they came back.
No, they were really happy to be outside.
So funny story. They're downstairs playing. There was like 10 of them down there. And they were just like battling. I don't know what they were doing, really. And
boys versus girls, right?
I
Or
think
something?
so.
Was this the other night?
It was last night, right?
Okay.
So I'm
Oh, yeah,
down
it was
there.
last night.
I like was like, hey guys, let's start picking up because I was gonna run to Target.
Mhm.
And Cody was like, do you think everyone could go if you're gonna leave? I was
You
like,
don't want
"Yes,
to be
of
responsible
course."
for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're down
It's a
there
lot of
picking
kids.
up, and I'm like, when they came back from eating dinner, they had suckers, and I was like, you guys, I better not find any sucker sticks.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like picking up, and I was like, what is this sucker stick? So I grab it, and I was like, whose sucker is this?
Jack's.
And Ava was like, it's not mine or Jack's. We threw him away. I
Oh.
saw Jack throw it away, and I said,
Was it for
Matthew?
you?
And he like smiles, and he was like, I don't think I put it in the garbage, but I didn't throw it on the floor.
He's like,
Oh,
shit.
no.
But he got kind of embarrassed, and I was like, the oldest kid threw their sucker stick on the ground.
I love it. You guys have to give him all the shit. Like he does. He needs it.
So
You
I
know what
wonder if
mean?
he
I
like
love
put it
it.
in his pocket or something, or
I
and
don't
missed,
know.
but
Dropped
it was so
out.
just his face. He's like,
He's like, I'm busted. What am I going to do?
I love it so much.
Cute.
He's so
It's a
funny.
fun age to give crap to.
mm-hmm.
Like as
Oh,
they get
he's
older.
so. Because he's dishing it out. The other day, I kind of got mad. Did I tell you, Kim?
I
think
think so.
Well, because Ava came home from cheer tryouts. She had cheer tryouts on Monday. We don't find out until this following Tuesday whether like what team she makes or whatever.
Yes.
Anyway, she came home. She was feeling very excited. She's like, it went really well. And I was like, awesome. And she's like, do you want me to show you the routine? And I said, sure. So she's like, well, you count for me. So I'm counting out, 1, 2, or, I don't know, whatever.
Right.
And so then she was like, wait, I kind of forgot. So I was kind of being annoying, like counting silly. But then Matthew was doing it, but it was like extra annoying. I don't know why, but I was like, can you stop, please? And he's like, can you stop, please? And I was like, excuse me? I was like so mad that he talked back to me. But I was like, he's like, well, I don't understand why like I'm doing the same thing as you, but I have to stop. And I was like, good point. But I don't know. It was just really annoying. Like, let's just stop.
You just sound different than I do.
I was listening to myself. I was just the one doing it, but I have to listen to you.
Right? It's different
It
if
was
it's coming out of
annoying.
my mouth, okay?
So dumb.
That happened with me and Mark one time. We were driving. See this? I'll get after Mark in that way.
Yeah.
We were driving and we were camping. This was a couple of years ago. And there was a spot where we were passing like a huge herd of cows. And Mark goes down the window. We were like really close. And Mark goes, moo, like really. And I was like, I jumped because it kind of startled me. And I'm all, don't do that. You're going to scare them. And I'm literally recording and I go, moo. Like, and I did.
Was he like, are you kidding
Yes.
me?
He's all, really? And I didn't even recognize I did it. But I was like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I don't
Yeah.
know why I asked you not to do
That's
But
awesome.
I kind of like surprised myself. I was like, why was I so like sassy with him when I was doing the same thing? But for some reason,
Right.
it just like irked me.
It-
Is that
it-
the right word? Like it just like, ugh,
Like hit a
stop.
nerve.
Yeah. I was so angry.
So annoying.
Could you stop, please?
Right?
Anyway,
Nice.
Ava had we had a busy day on Saturday. It was kind of crazy. John kind of got frustrated with me, but then he actually fessed up later that it was kind of his fault at the same time.
What
So
happened?
Saturday it was just really busy. Like we
Yeah.
had to get up, get Ava ready for her showcase. We went to her showcase.
Yeah.
Then we went to lunch, which was really fun.
Oh,
My
that
brothers,
was so fun.
yeah, my brothers came down, and so we went to lunch we went to like Black Bear Diner.
Yes.
And they have all that. Anyways, we went there with them, and that was fun to kind of catch
That
up.
was
with them.
awesome.
Yeah. I don't
They're
see
so
them very
cute.
often. So when I do see them, I like to really like know what's going on in their life. I still need to
Uh-huh.
catch up with Austin more, but
Yeah, he's
yeah.
settled by all
I
the
know. I didn't know how to I was trying.
like,
but it
come
was-
over here, dude.
I know. We should have tried to rearrange.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we did that. That was for a while. And then Ava and Jack both had birthday parties at 2:00. One was from 2 to 5. One was 2 to 4. But we also had like
Oh,
a
my
dinner
word.
thing. It was Traeger Day. I don't know. I don't own a Traeger, but apparently there's a Traeger Day that our friends had invited us out
Traeger's
for.
good.
It is good. But like originally I had thought that it was that evening. Anyway, they had changed the time to get together at 3:30. Well, we couldn't make it at 3:30 because our kids have birthday parties we have to go
Right.
pick them up from. Anyway, so John was feeling frustrated. He's like, I don't even know if it's worth going to. Anyway, we got there really late and he was feeling frustrated. He was feeling frustrated at the showcase. He's like, I don't understand why we're just standing here. Like, why can't we just leave? I'm like, you have your own car. Like, you can just go home. Anyway, it was like a lot of stuff. And later he was like, I feel bad because everything was on the calendar. Like he just didn't look to see when they were talking about changing the time. Anyway, he was like, it was kind of my bad because Ash was prepared. Like everything was on there and I just
Right.
failed to look to like see what was going on. But it was so busy. It was just so busy.
When it's
and those
nonstop
kind of
like
days,
that.
like I have been like that kind of day looking at that calendar day stressed
Mhm.
me out like weeks ago. Just knowing that it was going to be like back to back things. I was
I
like,
know.
oh my
They're
gosh.
tiring.
They're tiring. And I get like, okay, and then we have to make sure we go do this. And then like, you know how I feel like the wives and the moms are the ones to remember like all the little details,
true.
like the birthday
It's true.
gift and make sure you're taking your towel and this because it's a pool party and you know what I mean? Like,
Yep,
Mhm.
so
It's
my
a lot
brain
mentally.
was just, yeah.
it is. I love it.
Anyway, yeah. And then Ava had cheer tryouts. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, couple days.
I mean,
huh?
we'll find that out. Which
Next week.
She's
Yeah, Tuesday.
adorable. Her
I know.
showcase. She
She
like
did
I feel
good,
like she's
huh?
meant to be a cheerleader. She is just so cute up there.
she has really like, she's come a long way. I'm
yeah.
really. I was talking to my sister
Since she
today
first
too.
started?
I was talking to my sister today because her daughter is going to a more competitive gym, which I want Ava there, but like in time maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, she's like seriously, Ash. Like she has come. She does so good. Her choreography is like on point. Like she's. Anyway, I was like, I know. I'm so proud.
It's amazing.
And she's gotten more sassy. You know how they have to like make the
yes.
faces and stuff. And so she's up there. She's like, you know, like doing the thing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, who is this?
I know, like I said, that part
So
where she
cute.
turned and like
Yeah, she's like,
that image is just ingrained in my
I know.
head because it was so like
She's
you
so
can't.
cute.
It was the back of her, and then she turned and she was like,
yeah, yep.
you know?
She
She's
showed
so
me her
cute.
award she got for like best flyer.
Best
or
flyer. She
something.
was very proud of that.
Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
because there's 3 in her team last year. There was 3 stunt groups, so there was 3 flyers. You know,
Yeah.
she got best flyer. So she was very excited about that.
That's awesome.
I got her cheer
Adorable.
pictures back today. They're very
Oh
cute.
my, they're
Oh.
so cute.
Yeah, did she show you?
You did. Outside.
Oh yeah, we were. I got
sitting
them,
on the driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's so pretty.
She's so pretty. I mean,
know.
I know she's pretty.
the
but
one
she
picture-
looked more grown up.
In that one picture, we couldn't find her. We were like, "Where is she?"
because she looked so
Really?
grown up. I couldn't
I'll
tell
show
who she.
you after. She's so cute. Yeah.
They're adorable.
Anyway, that's all that's happening in my life. I think.
Yeah. Freya or Zeta's been my little.
Oh, she's been
She's
clinging
my
on
little
lately.
clingy ham, and it's so precious.
I know.
You know, it's that whole
I know.
like catch-22 of being a mom. Like, I love it. Like, there's times I'm like, oh, I just want you to snuggle me like this forever. Then there's times I'm like, get off me.
Yeah.
Like, I was,
Yeah.
I was Instagramming back and forth with a few people yesterday. So many were like, oh my word, I know exactly how
Yeah.
you feel. And I'm like, I get why, like, animal moms, you see them like get really like rah, towards their young.
And they'll
Yeah.
like hit them away. They're like,
Right.
"Whoa."
Like that, you know? I'm like, I get, like, sometimes I just want to roar, like, no. You know what I mean?
And when it's
don't
like
want
day
me,
after
right?
day,
Yeah. All the time.
All the time.
Yeah. It's hard.
Oh, but it's so, it's just this. It's weird. It's
Yeah.
just weird because I'll go from, yes, and I'm always obviously kind, but I'm like, sometimes I'm like,
you don't smack her away.
right, no, I don't smack her around
She
or
flicks her.
anything. Hell no.
Just
I
kidding.
don't believe in any type of spankings,
I'm
people.
kidding.
But I will be
I
like,
know.
Zeta, that's enough. And she'll go, then I feel so bad. I'm like, shit.
Okay, come here.
Right? Like, damn it. No, I feel terrible. I made you cry.
I can see it. It's
little
hard.
babies. It is. Try to distract her. Like, you know what I mean?
No. Jack was
Most days are good, but yesterday
yeah.
was a day. I mean, she was on top of me literally morning to bedtime. It was just,
Even during your workout, she was laying on
yes, did you, the whole
you.
time.
I saw that and I was like, oh, she's just like taking a little nap.
Yep. Literally, like, anytime she just had to be, she was just having a day, which we all have our hard days, right? Even as adults, you have them. But it's just a little different when
I'm just going to lay on my kids when I'm like
Right.
grumpy. I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, I should do that more. I'm
me.
gonna go do it to Matthew.
Yeah.
You
I
should.
love it.
He probably
I
would.
know he would.
It's like sweet mom cuddles.
Yeah. He still, when I go to tuck him in at night, he still won't like let go of me after a hug.
Are you serious?
I kind of get angry sometimes because I'm like, let go. I have stuff I have to go do or whatever. And I'm like,
Right.
you know, or I'm tired. I want to go to my own bed. Can't you just lay here for a little while?
Oh,
I know. I know. It's really
It
cute.
just melts my heart.
Cute.
That my kids always at bedtime, like Freya and Rock, they just
Yeah.
want to be close,
Mhm.
and it's so sweet. But it's also, again, it's like that time when you are tired and you're
Yeah.
ready to like
I just wanna
have
go
that
lay in my own
space,
bed.
and that's when they want to chat the most. That's when they want to like lay them. And I usually just do it because it's adorable. I'll just sit and stare at their little
Cute. little-
animated eyes and telling me all these stories, and they just want to be close, and it's so adorable. But I'm like, where the hell were you hours ago?
I did see this thing. I think it was on Instagram somewhere. And someone was like, you always think of like being separated from your kids during school or like daycare, but you don't, like, no one thinks of nighttime as a separation because they're
Mm.
away from you actually the longest period of time
Mhm.
at night.
That's true.
They're in their own beds.
So
Yeah,
maybe
that's
is that
crazy.
why you think
Probably
they
like the
have
connection
this,
and during the day they're like, ooh, everyone's awake and playing.
right?
But then at night they know they're going to be away from you.
That
That's
makes
interesting.
so much sense.
Yeah.
That is so
I
interesting.
don't care. Get in your bed, kids. Just kidding.
And that's where like Tyler's such an attached
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
That's why he hates going to bed because he knows he's going to be like separated.
away.
Mm.
Yeah. Thought it was interesting.
That is
Does
interesting.
make sense.
My kids have been doing pretty good still with their bed.
Are
Sometimes
they both in
they
rocks?
still no.
Oh.
Frey's been in hers.
Oh, she
Isn't
has?
that crazy? Yeah, we
They're
still
in
have
their
to
own
help.
rooms.
Yes. Isn't that weird?
Wow.
That's awesome.
We still have to like help her. Like Rock will just fall asleep. I mean, we still like lay with him and like tickle him and read a book, but he falls asleep before we're even done reading. Like he's just boom out. Whereas Freya she still takes work. We have to lay with her and cuddle her. But the other night I was laying with her and I could hear Zeta kind of fussing with Mark. And I was like, I'll be back, honey. I'm going to go help Zeta get down, you know? Because Mark had work the next morning. I feel bad when he's like struggling. And Freya went to sleep.
Oh, nice.
She fell asleep on her own. I thought for sure she was going to just follow me right in. She didn't.
That's awesome.
That
So,
is awesome.
I know. Sometimes they'll still trickle in,
Yeah.
you know, but
Mine too. Matthew crawls from the bottom under the covers, like pops up between John and I.
he's all, hey, Mom and Dad. I've been thinking about you all night. Can we snuggle?
Just kidding. He doesn't. Clearly, I'm kidding. Well,
That
I don't
would
know. Maybe
be
there's other 13-year-olds.
hilarious.
I don't know. If he did,
Yes.
he'd get kicked in the face. Like, what the hell is in my bag?
like creeped out, like, ah!
You see my kung fu come right out.
Well, kids have such a way of freaking you the hell
my-
out.
And he's sneaky.
Is he?
He's really quiet.
Light on his feet.
He's very light on his
He's
feet.
quite like a ninja.
Yeah. Like one time I was trying to like flirt with John, and all of a sudden Matthew's there, and I was like, oh shit.
really.
I was like, oh. John was like, we were both like, oh shit.
Like, how long have you been there,
It
bud?
was really awkward. It was
Yeah, you're like, hey.
yeah.
That was, I don't know. We were
The hand-
reenacting
the hand was
a
just-
movie. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Like his zipper was weird or something. I don't know. That's weird.
That is like my worst nightmare.
It was really freaking
Oh,
awkward. Can I have a tissue,
shit.
please?
Oh, we don't have any. Sorry.
Anyway, yeah, it was awkward.
That is way awkward.
But you don't hear him coming up.
Shit.
He's so quiet. So we gotta close our door anytime we want to do anything.
You're gonna start having to like put like little trick wires, you know, like across it, it like rings
Yeah,
a bell or
yeah.
sets off an alarm.
Going to. Can you like a little noise?
Sure, John
maker?
could figure out a way.
I'm sure he could.
Nick
Big
will
ol'
come
buzzer.
stand right by my head, and then be like, "Mom."
Oh yeah,
Oh my word.
Jack
He's
does
kind
that.
of loud, and so it just like go.
I know.
And he's
When you're
right
sleeping,
at, like, head level, yeah.
yeah. Oh my
I
god,
hate it.
that is the worst.
And my
I-
heart's like pounding. I'm like,
Because you're startled.
I
Yeah.
remember with Matthew, so him being the first, I remember anticipating, like thinking, okay, if I hear a noise, it's just going to be him because now he can get out of his bed, in and out of his bed alone and out of his door. And he's going to like, so I used to like freak myself out thinking, I don't know. But they've all done it. They've all just been like, hey, mom, like in your face. You're like,
Yes.
"Ah!" You know,
Yes.
don't do that. Tap me or
But I don't
speak
get
as
like
you-
a hey mom
Right.
from Nick. He's just like, Mom,
Oh,
Mom.
Just at level 10.
but I can totally
I
see
can
that
hear
from,
him.
I know.
Yes.
saying-
Like I know that sound.
And it's like right
yeah.
Right. in front-
right
Yeah.
next to me.
Yeah.
He did that. I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday he was over playing or was it earlier today? Was it yesterday?
These days
Probably.
I
They
can't. They're
feel-
meshing together, huh?
are right.
I
I mean,
can't keep
since
track.
last
I think it was
Friday.
It was
yesterday.
yesterday.
But I asked, what was I getting? Oh, I was getting them all lunch. And I was like, do you guys want
Nice.
milk? Do you want water? Do you want chocolate milk? And he's all, what? And I'm all,
Well, he
all-
failed, he
I'm all,
failed
do
his
you want
hearing
milk?
test.
Do you want? And he goes,
He
what?
did.
He did?
Yeah. But
What?
he had failed it before, the school one that they do. And I took him in.
David did one year.
And I took him into the doctor, and I was like, he failed his hearing test. Like, so they tested him again, and he passed it fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So this time I was like, meh.
yeah. That happened to Ava once. She
Yeah,
felt
you're
hers
like,
and I
I'm
took
not
her to
gonna-
some special hearing place and they put her in like this
Oh
pod and she
my.
was totally
But
fine.
lately I'm like, maybe I didn't take him back in.
I think it's selective.
Yeah.
It might be.
But he'll be like, huh?
Yeah.
Like he does
Yeah.
that
And
really
he did the
loud.
huh.
He
Yes.
does. He is loud.
Yeah, he is.
And then one time
Do you
he
think
was like, Mom, when will my ears get better? And I was like, oh,
Oh.
jeez.
Oh,
I should probably
shit.
take him in.
I
Maybe
wonder
it's
with
like,
all of his ear
or-
infections and stuff. Do you think?
yeah, I was going to say, maybe it's like the,
I had that many,
Airways.
though.
Was it Tyler? Who had the ear infections?
Nick had
Is it?
strep throat twice.
I thought there was ear infections.
I did
They-
too,
I mean,
because
they
we
had-
talked
they've
about
had
the
them.
tubes one
Yeah.
time.
No?
Because I had
they
a
told
girlfriend that
Tyler
had
if he-
tubes.
Oh.
They told me if Tyler got it, but he didn't. He had two. Like he didn't
Oh,
know.
okay. Wasn't
Maybe
a
it
lot.
just seemed like it was going on forever. Maybe it was
Yeah.
all that sickness with
Yeah.
everybody. I think.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, awful.
It was awful.
Hmm.
It's like our husbands. Look him.
What?
They're always getting sick.
Being sick?
Mark, oh my gosh. But he was sick.
Cody and
But-
Mark are gonna have a sick off challenge.
They really are.
We're gonna tally from the year.
Okay, start tallying.
Oh,
We're
we're going
already
to start tallying.
we're practically in June.
We are.
So try
We'll
to.
do at least half a year.
Yeah.
But, okay, Tuesday night, right? Yeah, it was Tuesday night. No, it was Monday,
Monday
night.
night.
Mark's outside, working outside the whole evening, right? And it's fine. Like, sometimes the kids were out there with him. He's just kicking butt on the yard, you know? Comes in. Ooh, babe. He's like shaking. He's like, I don't feel right. I'm like, I swear. Like, it's time for bed with the kids. And you don't feel good. Like, I swear. You've been outside all night. He's like, no, babe, I'm serious. Like, feel me. I feel him. I'm like, you don't feel feverish at all. But he's like, he gets in the bed, does this thing where he's like, I seriously can't chill out, babe. Like I can't. I'm so cold. And then he's like showing me his heart rate, and it is elevated, like super elevated, like 100, 93 to 100. I'm like, what? Are you having an anxiety attack? What the hell's going on? He did end up feeling really shitty, and then he felt crappy the next day. He still feels a little under the weather. Anyways, I was like, dude. He's like,
He
babe,
worked
I'm
his
sick.
ass off on the weekend.
I know.
He probably should just need like a few good nights of sleep.
Yeah,
So true.
I get sick when I don't get my regular
I
sleep,
do too.
and
Oh, me too.
I'll feel it like.
So do I. I've
maybe
told
that's-
him.
he was just worn down.
I've told him. He's just funny. It's like he'll be so tired,
Yeah,
but he's not good at getting his butt to bed.
John too.
Really?
Yeah, it drives me nuts.
I'm
and
like, dude, go
after
to bed.
after the limitless things, how they said that it can contribute to like dementia and stuff.
yes.
Lack of sleep?
Uh-huh.
Lack of sleep.
Yeah, they're like if you're not getting like a consistent,
It's like
if
the
you're
number
not
one thing they say to do.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Is sleep. I know.
like consistent, like
Yeah.
what
Right.
is it, 6 to 8 hours
Yeah.
every night at least.
At least.
I mean, the guy on Friday was like, you need like 8 REM cycles, right? So
Yeah.
that's like basically 1 an hour, right? Is that how that works?
I
I don't know.
think
I'm not a sleep
So,
doctor, but
Yeah.
something like that. So if you're not getting that consistently, like if you're all over the place, it's not you like by 50%. I looked back after we talked about it the one time on the podcast.
Uh-huh.
It's like raises your chances by 50% of having dementia.
Ugh.
So I keep telling John, I'm like
Cool.
freaked
Good-
out.
Good luck, moms.
I
You
know,
what I'm
right?
saying?
I know. We have
It's-
these years. It's
We
rough.
do. These lots of sleepless nights, man.
I'm gonna get
But no,
dementia
it's
for
true. I
sure.
know
Yeah.
sleep makes a difference,
Yeah,
I
it
think,
does for me.
in all of us.
Yeah.
I can go like a couple days with little sleep, but then it'll hit me like a bag of bricks, and I
Nope.
am,
Nope.
oh,
That's why I'm trying to start podcasting nights earlier too, because the next
it's
day
true.
I'm a mess.
It's rough.
I feel hungover, like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
without anything.
Yep.
Like you're in a daze.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's why
Mine's
I'm
usually
pushing
like
it.
the,
Uh-huh.
the day after that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Not the next day, but the day after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all hard for me.
Yeah.
I require a lot of sleep. This body.
So speaking of
What?
what we're talking
Oh.
about today.
Yeah. So today we're going to talk about time management because we've been talking a lot about how overwhelmed we feel, anxiety and our mental health and things like that. And I think that like time management, being organized and all of that has a lot to do with our mental health. So
Mhm.
for all of our sake,
It's true.
I thought I would just do kind of like touch on a couple of things that people like. I was looking at a lot of websites and they all kind of said a few of the same things. So I thought we could kind of talk about those and also talk about stuff that maybe we've done that helps us not feel as overwhelmed.
Mhm.
Also, LOL moments of the week. I don't know how I forgot that just now.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we had a couple.
We had 2. So should I just read them? They're just on
Sure.
here.
Yeah.
One says, took my 10-year-old son with me to Target on Sunday, went down the aisle for contact solution. I hear him say, Mom, what's this for? I turn around and see him pointing to the shelf of dildos and vibrators. I spin the cart around and say, nothing, let's go. We're done here. Yeah.
At the pharmacy?
At Target.
Yeah.
Oh, at Target?
Walmart has them too, I think. I've seen.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like by the condoms and stuff. I think they have things there. I've never shopped in store for that kind of stuff. I'm more of like an online and like
yes.
a little bit of privacy.
Little
I guess you could do self-checkout, but then you have like
But
the
the
creepy
condoms
teenager
before- yeah.
people, you know?
Yeah, that is what
I
are
don't know
those?
if
Yeah.
I've ever seen them.
Well,
I'll check next time.
Yeah.
but I'm
do 'em.
gonna have to make a trip.
Yeah.
Go check out the dildos at
Are they
Walmart.
still open?
Yeah.
50% off. Okay, next one. 4-week postpartum today, and I accidentally washed my face with toothpaste. # exhausted.
Oh.
What toothpaste? Oh,
That sounds awful. If she's got super minty toothpaste, that
Oh,
probably
girl.
stung.
It
for
probably did her
sure.
Yeah.
It definitely had to burn. Oh, girl, I feel you.
I'm sorry.
Those are.
That's
Don't
such
worry.
a daze.
It is.
It really is.
The
And
fog will lift. I promise.
You're up all night and all
Yes.
day. Like everything is just a mess.
It is. I feel like you're in the twilight zone for at least 3
Mhm.
months.
Yeah.
Then it slowly starts to like
Feel back to normal, kind
Yep.
of.
kind of.
Oh.
Don't worry, girl. You'll get through it.
You will.
You'll be able to
Takes
look back
time.
and laugh at the toothpaste.
Oh my gosh.
That's really funny though.
That's awful.
It is. No, that would hurt. That would hurt.
All right, on to time management. Let's see. Okay, time management. This is not me. This is from a website. I'm not this great at words.
Professor Ashley,
Yes.
tell us.
Time
to do.
management is the process of organizing and planning how to divide your time between different activities. Get it right, and you'll end up working smarter, not harder,
Hey.
to get more done in less time. I feel like I'm on an ad, like a
I do
commercial.
too.
What is this?
But
We're
wait,
on-
there's more.
But wait, there's more. Don't you go yet. Less time. Even when time is tight and pressures are high, the highest achievers manage their time exceptionally well. So,
Ooh, I believe it, man.
yeah, you want to achieve a lot. You got to, get that time management done.
Dude, my boss that I worked with at Microsoft and Tesla, we became really good friends. He was the best at time management that I have ever seen in my life.
It's probably super efficient.
Really?
Yes, like so efficient, brilliant. I swear he never missed dotting his I's or crossing his T's ever. He was so fantastic. And I'm the opposite. And I think that's why we vibed so well, because like he was always like the put together and I was always like the let's take a risk and let's do this, and he loved that about me. But I admired that so much about him. Like I learned so much in the workforce on how to do that.
Yeah,
It's very different as in the mom force,
Yeah, I know.
but in the
Totally
workforce,
Yeah.
different.
it was
It's hard
fantastic.
because I feel like a lot of these were work based.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
So I'm going to need help from you guys too on how we could switch this into mom life. And there's
Yeah.
lots of listeners out there who do work, and this will
It's
make a
true.
lot of sense, and they can, work this into their daily work lives. But for home, when you're home with kids and
It's different. Yeah. When you're in a workforce and you're working with adults, because there was times
way
I
different.
felt like I was leading a daycare of adults.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
makes sense.
Adults can be kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
It's
you're
true.
not, when you're doing it with littles, it is a little different.
it's a little
for
different.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So here was something. A lot of people were saying set reminders for your tasks.
Yeah.
I only have 2 reminders in my phone, and one is to pay the credit card, and one is to give Fozzie his heartworm medication. Those are the only reminders I have, because they're they're the same day every month.
Oh.
Everything else is
Yeah, I don't have any repeating reminders.
I don't
I don't
either.
either. I do for my doctor's appointments and stuff, but those aren't.
See, but that would be a really good way to use the reminders app is in this month make an appointment for so and so for their or whatever,
Right.
setting those reminders. Or I think John has one there for air filters. No, that's on our calendar.
Really?
He has an event, and it has a
Switch
Like
out the
a-
air filter.
Or just show up in the mail and then Cody changes it.
yeah.
That's pretty much Mark, I think.
that's kind
too.
of what John ends up doing.
Yeah.
For a while, we had an alert to take the garbage cans out so we wouldn't forget, because
Oh,
the
yeah.
garbage people come early sometimes.
I have
It's
an
true.
alarm so that I don't forget my kids.
Yeah, for school, because of different
that's
pickup
good.
times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's true.
Because sometimes it will sneak up on me the
Yep.
time and I'm like, oh crap.
It's time to
and-
go.
More in the winter,
Yeah.
if you're late, you're sitting in that line for
days.
It's
an
true.
Yeah.
hour.
Yep.
So I do have that one. I guess that one I have.
Yeah.
That's good. At least, I mean, picking up your kids is important. So,
Could you-
Yeah.
I'd never hear the end of it if I forgot, Tyler.
Oh,
man,
gosh.
right?
I've been late a couple times, so I had an appointment that ran late. I wasn't late. They have a room. Well, at the old school. I've never been this late to pick up my kids, but I know at the old school, at the other campus, they had a room that the kids could go into, and then they would call their parents and be like, "Hey, where are you? We're late,
Yeah.
whatever." That I don't know if they have. I'm guessing they have something like that here at this school, but they've never had to be there. But if I'm not there when they walk out, they're like, "Oh my gosh!" And it's happened, I think, 2 times in this whole school year. But they're like,
really
"Mom,
nervous.
yeah, I thought maybe you weren't coming." I was like, when have I ever not
Right?
shown up? And
Like I'm
also,
always here.
if I knew that something was happening, I would either send someone for you, or I would call the school and say, "Hey,
Yeah.
that something's come up. Go get them and put them in a different dismissal time or something." But oh
Right.
my gosh,
See, I've never done a reminder for like pickup, but we all kind of are a creature of habit.
Yeah.
You know, like I
still
just
freak
know.
myself out.
oh yeah, there's
That's-
definitely times I'll look at the clock.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
oh yeah, okay.
That's
we're
more
good.
it like
Yeah.
makes, because otherwise I'm like, okay, no. Okay. Like
Yeah.
every
Right.
10
It's
minutes.
peace
I
of
like,
mind.
so
Yeah.
if I get going on like something at home,
Do you know
Right.
what? I will set an alarm on my phone sometimes. If I'm going to start a project and I know that I will very easily get lost in that
Oh, yeah.
project as far as time, I'll be like, okay, I need to set an
A
alarm
stopping
for
point.
this time
I've
that I
done
know I
that
need to
too.
leave or whatever.
I've
But
done that
usually
too.
on day to
Smart.
day, I'm okay. Anyway, it's crazy.
No, it's not a bad idea because I do think the time slips away fast,
It
Yeah.
does.
no matter what you're doing.
Right.
You know,
Yeah. So set reminders for all your tasks. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's some way you could do that as a mom. Honestly, I use a lot of different. I like lists. I make lots of lists. But in my head, I have,
checklist, right?
yeah. I'll even rewrite them or add stuff just to cross it off. But I,
It does
Well,
feel
I
good
know.
to check
Yeah.
or
It
it
cross
does.
something off.
I know. It's so stupid. I don't know why I do that, but it just feels nice. I'm like, oh, I didn't do any of these things that were on my list, but I did achieve this, this, and this. So I'm going to write these on my list just to cross them off. Because this way I feel like I know I did something,
Yeah.
you know?
I did that when I worked
Yeah.
full time. I always handwritten my goals for that
Yeah.
day and would just poof as I went. And I loved it.
Yeah.
when I worked, I would always have
Yeah.
like a running list.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
had that too. I have one
too.
now. But okay, here's another one. Create a daily planner. So it says, make a list of all the tasks that you need to do to accomplish that day, or that you need to accomplish that day, and note an upcoming meeting. Oh, see meetings and deadlines. We don't
Right.
have those, and be aware of them. As you complete your list, make sure to tick off the tasks you've completed. My thing is, what I like to do, like at the beginning of the week, either Sunday if I have time or a Monday, I'll like go through my calendar and be like, this is what I have. This is what I should get accomplished this week for upcoming events or whatever. And like chores, I didn't finish the laundry on Sunday, so I need to finish it this week. Or I didn't get like my floors mopped or whatever. And I'll write like a list of the things I need to do and try to
Right.
work on those things during the week. I used to be really good. This was before Jack came along. Mondays were cleaning days, like cleaning, and I would get everything like that means laundry too. So the whole house, all the bathroom, everything. And I did it all myself because my kids were just tiny.
Yeah.
I didn't have like a mansion, so it wasn't a big deal. But I would get the whole house cleaned, laundry, everything done. Then Tuesday was budget. So I would go over our budget. So every Tuesday I'd go over our finances. We were living literally like from check to check, so it was like making sure everything was accounted
Right.
for. And then I would know how much money I'd had for groceries. So then I would put together a menu and I would go grocery shopping. And then the rest of the week, like I just had to chill with my babes because
You were done.
the big things were done. And we
That's
we
kinda
didn't
nice.
have school and at that time
Right.
and stuff, so it was just easy. Now I feel like things are just so complicated.
You're running around everywhere.
Yeah.
and it's true.
And I'm tired of cooking. I don't want to cook or plan menus anymore.
Dude, that third kid did me in too.
Yeah.
It really did. It changed
Yeah.
everything.
You were smart,
Like-
Kim. Good
Like,
job.
right?
Congratulations.
Right?
Yeah.
Seriously, when Jake and Kira came over on Sunday, and like I don't care, like I'm like, come in, come hang out. I was like, I actually cleaned yesterday, but I didn't touch the dishes. Like I didn't touch the dishes all weekend, and it was a mountain. And I was like, sorry. They're like, we don't care. We haven't done our dishes either. Like,
Yeah.
but normally, like Jake and I have joked. He's like, yeah, dude, you used to keep your house like way clean. I'm like, I know, dude. This is the third kid, man.
It takes
Like, and he jokes because they know
Yeah.
I still clean. It's just keeping it perfect all the
Yeah.
time. I cannot
No.
right now.
It's-
It just is insane.
Yep.
But I do have, I guess, like a mental daily checklist, I would say.
Yeah.
Like a daily flow,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Like I wake up, I get my kids fed. I'll eat, a little like pre-workout something for me. Sometimes it's cookies. Sometimes it's a banana. Like it just depends
Yeah.
on what I feel
Whatever
like.
is on your
Whatever I just feel like that morning. Then I'll go downstairs with Zeta, and we'll do a workout. Most days she does fantastic. Sometimes she'll take a little nap. And then afterwards we do protein shakes, me and all the kids, and the kids are obsessed with the shakes. They get so excited. And then we'll usually get ready and either we take Freya to school, or if she doesn't have school, like right now, we'll go outside and play. Oh, but before we go outside, I usually do some cleaning. That's right. I'll get the dishes done. I'll wipe the counters. I'll vacuum or mop. That's kind of been my flow after exercising, which has been nice.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I've got more of a daily flow.
Yep.
You know? Oh, and I'll shower. I
Yeah.
gotta put that in there, except I didn't
Yeah.
shower today.
Yeah. Well, sometimes there's not time for that.
Sometimes I'm just going to do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
That's how I've been trying to create like a routine
yes.
for myself, because it was so easy to like go back to sleep when everybody left, but I'm like I can't do that, because that's just like not a healthy habit. So I get in my workout clothes when I first get up,
Yep.
so I'm already dressed in workout clothes, and then I'll go out and help the kids. And actually this week I've gotten up with them like every day, so I go out with them. Like I'll get up and change my clothes, and then I'll go out with them and help them make their lunch. There's less arguing. And I'm like drinking my coffee, so then I'm like ready for a workout.
Yeah.
It changes everything. And then
It
if I go
does.
to my workout right after they leave, then I can like get ready. And if I have clients or something, then I'm just already done. Or if I need to run errands, I'm already on it.
Yep. The flow of your days already
Yeah.
started. Yeah. Mel Robbins, my friend Mel, she has actually said that. She said the night before, set your day up, make it easy on you. Like she says, she lays out her workout clothes and shoes. It's already out for her.
Yeah.
So she's not this like frazzled, like, oh, what am I going to put on today? What am I
Yeah.
going to do? You know,
Yeah.
or just whatever prep work you can do to make that
Next day
list easier, do it,
easier.
you know? And like I did that with dinner today.
I know.
After I got my workout in, I got a ton of dishes done, made the protein shakes for me and the kids. And then I knew what I wanted to make for dinner. I was like, cool, we're going to do barbecue salmon. And I'm like, okay, what do I need to prep for that? Oh, I got to make a sauce. I'm going to make the sauce right now.
Yeah.
Because I know by the time it's time to do dinner, I'm not going to feel like getting all these ingredients out, blah, 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 blah. That's when it starts to feel overwhelming, because you're
Yep.
hitting that witching hour. I don't feel like doing that. So I did the most, like, I was trying to get myself the most prepared I could
Yeah.
for dinner, so that it was simple when it was time to cook. All I had to do was like throw my salmon on the pan. I already
Toss it in
had
the
my
oven.
barbecue. Yeah. Like it was easy peasy,
Yeah.
you know? So I do think that maybe there's a list before the list.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like make it easy to accomplish the list.
Yeah. I know.
That is, I think, a huge ticket for momhood, is to have that preparedness part.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if lists stress some people out. Do you think? Like
Yeah.
when they see it all there, they're
Uh-huh.
like, ugh.
Yeah.
And then
Especially
they
if they're
shut down.
large
I do.
Yeah.
and like
if they have-
overwhelming.
yeah. Like big tasks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would stress me out too. I think maybe just starting small then.
Mhm.
Like instead of writing a weekly list, like maybe or maybe you have a big list and choose 2 things a day, or if they're really big, like 1 a week, or I don't know, whatever it is, like maybe just start where you know you really can.
I have
Yeah.
like
That's hard.
I'm, I guess, a little more old school and have a paper calendar.
Yeah.
And for
Oh.
me, writing stuff out will
Yeah.
always stick more in my head. But I will put like things that I want to do for the month.
Mm-hmm.
So I will, like, I always try to wipe down shutters, and I'll just do like little check boxes.
Yeah.
So when I do the shutters, I try to do it twice a month. It usually happens once.
Yeah, mine don't.
But-
They get dusted
I
every
can't
once in a
think of the
while.
last time I wiped my
Yeah.
shutters.
But you know, like
Yeah.
those things that are kind of like a more daunting chore, I
Right,
guess,
right.
for me. I'll be like, as long as I get it done at least like once a month.
Yeah.
So I'll write that on my calendar. And then I do try to do like maybe a week, like set up the week, I guess. So on Mondays, I'll try to put Sunday or Monday, depending on like if I work or if I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll try to at least plan and have groceries for a few meals. I feel like I don't stick to a like menu
Yeah.
well enough, but I'll have like 5 maybe dinners planned.
Yeah.
A really easy one for when, like a couple, that are really easy for when I don't want to cook, and I'll be like, we can just throw that in the oven or
Mm-hmm.
Right.
air fryer, whatever it is. And then I think that preparing your food, like earlier, you don't have to cook dinner all at one time.
It's true.
So like sometimes when the kids are eating breakfast, I'll cut up vegetables because
Yeah.
they're just sitting right there, and I can
Yeah.
still chat with them, and I'll like cut them up and put them in the fridge, and then same, like if Nick's home and he's eating lunch or whatever, I'll just sit there and cook something for dinner with him there. And
Yeah.
when dinner time comes, it's glorious when
Yeah.
like all of it or most of it's done, and you can just pop it in the oven or
Yes.
throw it in a pan. It's so nice.
That's super
I
helpful.
agree.
You're splitting the one task up and
Yeah.
or like the big task into smaller.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even
Yeah.
like having veggies cut up,
Yeah, it's huge.
Oh
or
my-
you're
'cause-
like going
chopping
through your
veggies.
chicken, and like cutting it up and
Ugh.
like those things that I hate doing. If
Uh-huh.
I get them done earlier in the day, I'm going to cook that meal.
Yeah.
So
No, you're right. Same. Like if I do the prep work, I will
Yeah.
cook it
Yeah.
because I know the hard part's over.
yeah, because
You
if
know?
it's not done, I'll be like, well, maybe we'll just get takeout or go out
Oh,
to eat. Or,
totally.
I'm
Grab
so
Little
much more
Caesars,
likely to
yeah.
do that
Uh-huh.
if nothing's done.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
I know I'm very like reward driven. Like I used to do this in the workforce. Is that next?
And it's not next, but it's on.
It's
here.
on there. I would be like, okay, if I make these like 5 phone calls, then my next phone call, I get to call a friend
Yeah.
or I get to call my husband or I get to go buy myself a cookie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm still that way.
Mhm.
Like I'll be honest, like my first thing I want to get done when I wake up is my exercise. But of course I feed my kids first, right? Get them comfortable, get them fed. And then after I do that, it obviously helps my mental health. It does make a huge difference in my day. I've said that and I'll stand by that forever because it does. But then I'm like, okay, cool. Like, good job. You did like your self-care big thing that was for you, but also hard to do, but you did it. So if you want to eat a treat, And then like my next thing is like, I just want to go outside. Like when it's sunny outside, it sounds glorious to be out there. So like, okay, let's hurry, knock out these dishes and you can go chill outside after that and hang out with your kids. So I'll try to like set up little rewards for myself,
Mhm.
and that helps me.
It's good.
It is such a good motivator. Sometimes when you can get everything done early, I'm like, I have nothing to do the rest of the day. Like
Yep.
that is
Yeah.
such like a nice feeling.
I guess that's how
Yes.
my week idea worked, right?
Yeah.
Like if I get everything done Monday, Tuesday, then we have like the rest of
Yeah.
the week to just play outside or whatever.
Yes. No, you're right.
So
Yeah.
sometimes I try to do that during the day. Like if I know I have, a day when we're all doing our chores, whether it be on a Saturday or Sunday, however it works out. It's like, let's get up and get it done so we can have the rest of the day to just, so I'm kind of like a crazy woman at the beginning of the day trying to whip everything out.
Right.
Sometimes it's hard when like nothing, not that our tasks aren't important because they obviously are, but they're not like,
You don't have to get
they're
it done.
not so like there's no time constraint. Like, nothing is so
Yes.
dire that you have to get it done. Sometimes that gets the best of me. I'm like, I can do it later.
yeah.
yeah.
I can do it later.
And it goes
I'll
undone
do
for
it
a long
later.
time.
Oh yeah. I do that often.
That's like my
So I-
shutters, Kim. That's why my
So I
shutters
think
don't get
those
wiped
like
out.
those things that aren't always like completely necessary and
Yeah,
the highest of importance
right.
No, you're
are
right.
pushed aside a lot.
And push aside.
That's what happens.
And you know what? Sometimes I think it's okay to do that.
Yep.
Like let the dishes pile up. Shit. Like I know it's a pain. I'm always like, damn it. Now I have to tackle these 3 loads, and I'm like, oh.
That is one of the
But-
most glorious things about my husband. I'll give him some praise on that because he hates going to bed with like a messy kitchen. So he'll clean and do dishes at night. And when you wake up in the morning, it is lovely.
That is nice.
To a clean kitchen.
Mhm.
That's freaking awesome. See, my husband doesn't do that, but he never. I can't think of one time that he has ever given me crap about anything in the house ever.
Yeah.
Like if something's not done, he is never. Like there's sometimes he'll come home like, oh, sorry, babe, I didn't really do much today. He's like, why are you apologizing to me? He's like, are you
Yeah.
kidding me, honey?
Yeah.
Like you're taking care of the kids. Like I don't ever expect you
Yeah.
to keep anything looking a certain way. And that has been such a huge like relief
Mhm.
for me. 'Cause not that I like feel this pressure and it's silly. I am very woman strong. Like you shouldn't have to feel that way, but I appreciate that he's never given me that pressure.
Yeah.
He's like, I understand our number one goal is to raise happy, loving, like happy kids that are loved. And you're doing that. Like
Mhm.
a dirty house isn't going to change that. A
Right.
dirty or clean house, Anyways, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But there is lots of times I'm like, I don't have it in me today.
Yep.
We're just going to like play hooky and play today. We're not
Yeah.
doing any cleaning or any chores. Forget
like
that
those days.
shit.
I like those ones.
I did too.
All right. This is kind of an interesting one. It says, give each task a time limit. So on your daily list of things to do, pen in how much time you think each task will take you. If you don't finish, stop when that time you allotted ends, come back to it later. Sometimes moving on to different responsibilities and then coming back gives your mind a fresh start and a new perspective. I've never done this. I have heard people talk about doing this, but I've never done it.
I feel like that's just like my ADD kicking in, like doing some laundry, then going and emptying the dishwasher, and then going and cleaning
Yeah.
some of the bathroom. Like,
See, and
And what's that spot on the
It's-
wall? I gotta wipe that up.
Yeah.
Like
so really, I'm just being more productive.
well, see, I think that this would actually drive me
Right.
crazy because I like to do a task until it's complete,
yeah.
no matter the time that it takes. Like if I'm going to clean the kitchen, I'm going to clean the kitchen and then I can move on to whatever else I need to do. But like there are certain things, I don't know. So I don't know how this would work for me.
I know. Well, I think it's the balance because it's like if it's a perfectionist thing,
Yeah.
then you are probably going to overdo it in your mind because it's never going to be perfect enough.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But if it's and that's where I think people can go over time. I used to struggle with perfectionism in work. Like I would want to make sure that email is perfect. And
Yeah.
actually my boss would ask me to edit his emails because I was so like grammatically, like, I think that's why grammar in my head, if I mess up grammatically, I'm like, damn it. So
Yeah.
I'd pride myself in like
Yeah.
making sure it was
I
perfect.
do that too.
But I've let go a lot throughout the
Yeah.
years because it's stupid. But it would kick me in the butt because I would take hours on something that should have taken 20 minutes,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
So I think that's where it's like this, okay, are you being too much of a perfectionist? And so now you focusing so much on this task has actually held
Yeah.
you back from other more important
Yeah.
things, you know? So I
Yep.
feel like that's where the timer could be really helpful.
Effective. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, I think if you know, okay, I have 20 minutes to clean the kitchen, you probably do focus a little bit more. Like I would be a little more, all right, get it done. Like this is how long I have, and I would probably hustle a little bit more
Yeah.
than just like
Yes.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and I've seen a lot of people that will be like, okay, set your timer. You have 15 minutes to like clean the kitchen and do like a quick reset.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess I could kind
whatever
of
you
see
get
that,
done.
but like sometimes I can't like set that time and be like, nope, sorry kids.
Right.
Like, I have to finish this. I have 3 more
Right.
minutes. So I think you have to, it's nice and I get the idea, but not
So
super
strict.
realistic
Right.
with the littles running around.
Because you'll have interruption
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's another one that doesn't seem realistic for moms: blocking out distractions. Like,
I mean,
if you
can I
consider
just,
your
like-
kids a distraction.
I mean,
Okay, so this was more talking about like from a business point of view, which I find that this is really, I should have searched more specifically towards like moms but this, I
No.
mean, whatever.
well,
So it says first and foremost, turn off your email notifications. I'm like, okay, cool.
we all probably get emails
I
still.
do, but I don't check them. Well,
I don't
actually, I
either.
do.
Or just
Oh.
putting your phone away when you're
Yes.
doing a task.
It's true.
Right.
It's
So this
true.
says like set 30-minute blocks to check your email every couple of hours
Uh-huh.
instead of checking it every 15 minutes. So
Mhm.
make sure you minimize non-work distractions such as your cell phone, social media, or your favorite online store. But I thought
Yeah.
that part was really good. It's like, okay, so instead of being on your phone and checking it every so often,
Yeah.
maybe like you have a timer that goes off, and at those times then you have so much time to check whatever you need to check on your phone. But then you're done when you're done with that time, and that way you're not on your phone so much.
I could see
Yeah.
that when I work and I like not as much emails, but if something like notifies me, I mean, I can get sidetracked for a while.
Right.
Oh, yes.
And then I'll be
Yes.
like, oh, shit, it's been
Yes.
like 20 minutes.
Yeah, whether it's on my phone or my
Yes.
computer,
Yeah.
I can go for a long time just
Uh-huh.
down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
I could totally see that. Just like,
Yeah.
you know, like if you have a task and you want to try and get it done in 30 minutes, like put your phone away,
Yeah.
maybe turn on some music and like
Yep.
Yep.
Go
just
for
be
it.
more focused.
That's why I feel
Yeah.
like I'm slow to respond sometimes because I will do that. I will leave
Yeah.
my
Phone
phone
away.
in the other room. I actually have my notifications silenced on my wrist so I don't see them
Mhm.
because I will do that. I will get sucked in.
Yes.
So like when I'm having intentional time with my kids,
Mhm.
my phone is not by me.
Mhm.
It is literally in the other
We're
room.
just gonna come start knocking on your door.
You might have to because I'll be like, if I have my
Yeah.
phone by me, I'll look at it.
Yeah.
I get a notification.
Mhm.
Oh, what is it? And
Yeah.
then I get sucked in.
Sucked
Mhm.
in.
Or I think for mom, in like the
Mhm.
mom life, we do that at dinner.
Mhm.
Like it is no electronics at all at dinner.
Mhm.
Like phones aren't even on the table. Mark and I put our phones way far away. TV's off. So it's just like we're with the kids,
Yeah.
have an intentional time as a family, you know, eating dinner. So I do think those, like, you've got to eliminate your distractions.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, another one. We've already talked about this, like establishing a routine. We've talked about like how good it is to sticking to that routine. If you stick to that routine, it says you won't be able to procrastinate. And then you, most importantly, like your mental health and stress levels will thank you for sticking to that routine.
I agree. You know who, sorry,
No, you're good.
I thought of this with Mark. Mark does great with a timer.
Okay.
And I say this in a way of like, homeboy works fantastic under pressure.
That's what he said recently.
Yes,
Yeah.
he thrives. If he knows there is a deadline to get it done, man, he
good.
will knock that shit out no problem, even though it's sat there for 6 months.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? But it has to be like, oh, there's a trip coming up, so this has to be fixed
Yeah.
for that trip, you know, or whatever it is. Like
You're
he
actually-
will knock it out.
You have someone coming to take pictures of your house. So
Oh yeah, hey
you
babe,
better.
and it's for social media stuff,
Uh-huh.
so it's gonna be real
Yeah.
big. So you better get that basement done.
Oh, yeah. the
They're
basement.
coming in a month.
Yeah. Okay. This is one that says like it's a golden rule. It says consider time the same as money. It's like if you're
Oh,
I don't know,
I think about that when I buy stuff sometimes.
time and money.
I'm like, that's 2 hours worth of work.
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
Yeah. That's true.
So true. I am terrible. I do not do that ever.
I know this about you.
You do?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I'm just like, oh,
So
cha-ching.
weird.
It works like, so you've spent this much in the week. I'm like, no, I haven't. Yes, you actually have, babe. And
You just spent 3 months of my work.
right, right.
I just worked 3 months so you could buy
Ooh.
that.
Yep. Like he always says, they live like we're millionaires.
Yeah.
I don't charge anything though.
No.
I live like we're millionaires when I go to Costco.
I feel like
Oh my hell.
yeah. I feel
Who
like
doesn't?
I know.
How do you go to Costco and not? Like
haven't-
I want to know if someone has ever gone to Costco and spent less than $100.
I have.
I have.
What?
Yeah. It takes a lot of self-control. I literally will go in and stay focused on like the 2 things
Yeah.
that I need, and then I get out. I won't walk around
It's a
because I'll
very,
always
like,
get more.
Targeted trip though.
Uh-huh.
It's like I need to grab butter and socks.
Yeah. Or what? Yeah.
I am impressed. I don't think I
I think
literally
one
could do
time
that.
I left and it was 40 something.
What?
Yeah.
That blows my mind.
I mean, it's normally not, but
No.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
It
impressed.
can
though.
be done, Tara.
Yeah. I believe it with you too.
No, this is gonna be a
100%.
challenge for you. I challenge you to go to Costco and spend less than
Chocolate
$80.
Nesquik. That's it.
That's it.
Just buy a tub of chocolate Nesquik.
Okay, I want to go through a couple of these fast, then we can.
Okay.
Okay, so we kind of talked about this one too, like planning in advance. So you can plan your day in advance. There's lots of different ways you can do it. Lists, or
Mhm.
they said sticky notes. There's lots of apps that are really good, like calendar type apps or list apps.
Sometimes I feel stressed about having to put. It's like another task to put it
that's
into my
how I
calendar.
feel. You know,
Really?
on my phone, I will write
Yes.
it down.
Yes.
I love my written calendar, but
Yeah.
the one in my phone, it seems more daunting.
Yes.
Like it
me
is
too.
nice when like the reminders. I have birthdays
true.
in there. When they pop up, I'm like, oh, that's nice. Thank you. But like appointments and stuff, sometimes I'm the same way. I'm like, oh, I have to go in there and put it in. I don't it doesn't take long. But
No.
No,
Sometimes
If I
it's
do
just
it on the
annoying to me.
spot,
yeah, that's
like
what I
I'm
do.
wrapping up an appointment, and like
Yes.
that's easy. But if I don't, I rely so much on my internal clock and calendar. So much,
I'd
you
forget
guys.
everything.
I would forget everything.
You know
I'm
what?
not-
Knock
you're
on
like
wood. I
this-
luckily don't. Well, I mean, I don't.
A
think
little
I
bit you do.
Do I?
You schedule appointments and then go, oh shit, sorry, I
I've
have to
done that.
cancel
That's true.
because
I have done that.
Here's the thing though, for you specifically,
Yeah.
your life is only going to get busier.
True.
Like as your kids get older and there's more sports and more like school activities and things.
I'm just gonna get smarter with time.
No, you're not.
Evolution.
Third kid got you.
Smarter,
And
not more smart. Smarter.
smarter. Freshka. Smarter.
My most
Just-
favorite thing is
No,
when
you're right. You're right.
you buy some like a ticket or something and ask, do you want to add this to your calendar? I'm like, yes, I do. Like
Yes,
that
I
is
True.
genius.
That
is
is genius. Make it convenient for me,
That's
please.
Yeah.
that's my most
I like
favorite.
that. I am one thing that I'm a little upset with is that the app the program, that app, whatever thing that I use for my nails, it does
Yeah.
not work with my Apple.
Oh, it doesn't connect.
That's right.
The other thing that I was using did, but then I was using 2 different websites instead of just one that does everything. And so I'm a little bit
Right.
frustrated with that. It does with Google calendars, Google
Uh-huh.
whatever, but I
Yeah.
don't use Google Calendar. I use Apple because then I can sync it up with John's
All your other
calendar and
stuff.
Yeah. So that bugs me a little bit. So
Yeah,
I will
that is a
manually
bummer.
enter them in
Oh my
just so I have
God.
everything on one calendar. Oh my gosh.
It's a lot.
That stressed me out talking about that just now.
Thinking about all the
Yeah.
calendars that you need. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
But
appointments
like,
that you put into
but I
the
did the
calendar.
same thing like with Molly when my kids would come up with the, with the sports calendar. I would go in and enter all the stuff in because it just helped me know and to plan ahead.
Right.
And that sucks. That all of hers moved. This
I know,
winter was
that's the
weird.
hard
Like
part.
the rain, the weather
It's
does.
true.
It was stressful. Take regular breaks. If you,
Do that.
Mhm.
we need breaks
Yeah,
so that our
I'll-
brain can
I'll take
refresh.
breaks, no problem.
Yeah, I like breaks.
It's been 5 minutes. Better take a break.
Taking breaks. Yeah, no, that's my favorite. Taking breaks will improve your time management techniques and help you feel refreshed. Give you a significant productivity boost.
Mm-hmm.
Say no and delegate.
True.
If you're feeling overwhelmed or you don't have time to do something, ask your people for help.
I do agree with that. That's huge.
That's
That is
huge.
huge. I think perfectionists have a hard time giving delegation. I struggled with that for a long time.
When I was first
I
getting my
don't-
kids chores, I had a hard time letting them do it. And finally I was like, they have to learn to do this.
Yep.
And you can't go in behind them and do it after because then they're like, well, why did I even do that? And what's wrong with the job I just did?
Right.
You know, so there's all these things. I actually also was reading something today. I don't know where I was reading this, but you can give kids more than just like their chores, like delegate more to them because they all need to contribute as part of like your family community.
Yeah.
And so I can't, I'm gonna have to find it now, but I was reading it today. I don't know if it was on Instagram, someone that I follow, or an email that I got from somebody, but it was like,
The
No,
boys
that
get
it's
so
okay.
excited
Yeah.
when I ask them to, have them take out recycle. They get so
Why?
excited.
oh, they get excited. I thought you
Yes.
said frustrated.
To put it in the recycling
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. My kids don't get excited when I ask them to take the stuff out.
Rock used to. He used to like love taking. I don't know. I can't remember. He hasn't taken it out for a while. He needs to get on that shit.
Slacking.
On what you're
He's
for?
trying.
You think you're retired from taking recycled out?
It's
Gotta,
like a giant pile.
Right.
gotta earn your keep, Brock.
That's
No,
right.
but you know what? I do. You know how kids will say, "Mom, can I do that?" or "Mom, can I help?"
yeah,
And sometimes you're like, "Oh shit, it's easier if I just do
Mhm.
it."
faster. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I try to be like, "Sure, yes,
Yeah.
you can," because I want their help, even though maybe at this stage it might make it harder
Yeah.
or take longer. I'm like, if I let them help me now, maybe they'll be more like
I'm really bad
inclined
at
to
that.
help me later.
I feel like my kids who was asking me the other day if they could help, and I was like, honestly, I'm in a hurry, and it's just
It's
I know.
hard. It does.
It is hard.
Adds. it doubles the time, but
Yep. There is
know.
times I'm in a hurry, right? And I'll be
Yeah.
like, I love it when you help me, but not this time. Mommy's got to do it this time.
Yeah.
You know, there's times I have to do that. But
I
even
need-
making a sandwich,
yeah.
Rock will be like, Mom, can I spread my peanut butter or my Nutella? And I know it's going to be a chocolate disaster, but I'm like, yes, buddy, you sure can. You know what I mean?
because he will learn. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I noticed the difference between Freya and Rock. Because Freya, we were definitely we're probably still kind of helicopter parents in a sense. I don't know. But she was our first and we did like everything.
yeah.
You know?
you have no one else
Right.
that needs you, so you can do everything for them.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she has, and it could be personality too, but like her versus Rock. I mean, Rock is the doer. He will do it himself.
Yeah, he does.
If I ask them to clean their rooms, Rock's in there cleaning by the time Freya's throwing her fit that she doesn't want to clean. You know, like, and I try to do the things where it's less overwhelming for him and help him guide him, like all the things, right? But sometimes I wonder, Mark and I have been like, man, is this us? Because we were so, everything she did and needed, we were there. You know, she's our only focus. But we're learning. She's learning too. She cleaned her room the other day. She was so proud of herself.
Oh, see,
So proud. And again, there was like little like struggles during it. And I just would
Yeah.
say, it's okay. Just start with this. Like you're doing great. You know, like if you need a little break, I tell her if you need a break, if you need a
Take a
mental break, take a break. That's okay. But man, when she was done, she was so proud. She couldn't wait to show Daddy when he got home from work.
This is how Ava gets too. It's so funny because, like, if you were to go look at her room right now, it's like, I hate going in her room. She's a cluttery person, right? And actually, I was a very messy person until probably 11 or 12. So I'm hoping maybe something will change soon. But like her desk, the flat spaces in her room. So her desk and her dresser just get crap thrown on there.
Yeah.
And then I get frustrated because I'm like, but everything has a place, Ava. Like, we've gone through your room. And when we do the deep cleans every so many months, she's so happy and she just wants to go hang in her room because she likes the way it feels. And I'm like, okay, so remember where we've put everything. Everything has a place right now. And if you don't have a place for something, then let's like figure that out. But let's not just
throw it everywhere.
I mean, earrings. She had a little container in her cheer bag because when she gets a chair, she can't wear earrings. So she has a little container that she just emptied out on her dresser. And I'm like, your jewelry box is literally right there. You could have just all chapsticks everywhere. That girl.
It's all the girl stuff.
Oh my gosh. The jewelry, like all the things.
I have none of that.
Hair ties and elastics everywhere. Everywhere. Do you know how many broken hair elastics I vacuum up? And it's from when did we tell you what we named her?
Her head.
Uh-huh. It's Harriet.
Harriet.
Nice.
That's great. Her what is those called?
Mannequin head.
Just mannequin heads. Yeah.
So she has a mannequin head that she likes to do the hair on.
Yeah.
And so there's elastics and stuff everywhere. Oh, anyway, I'm so happy she loves that. That's a good
girl
thing
stuff.
for her I know, girl stuff.
Yeah. That's
Holy
funny you
moly.
say that because that's how Freya was when she finished cleaning her room. And then I help her vacuum and like move stuff and like, get a real good vacuum in. And she did. She just laid on her rug and she's like, oh, Mom, I just love this. I'm like, isn't it so nice?
Yeah. And then a day later.
Totally. She's already got like a couple things out. I'm like, honey, let's try to keep up with it. Like,
You know how
when you're done, put it away.
Oh my gosh. You know how Molly did the thing where like the men throw the stuff in the closet or whatever, like the clothes,
Yes.
clothes won't make it in the hamper.
Uh-huh.
That's Ava. Her hamper, she will put her clean clothes away and the thing is just sitting in the middle of the room and there's dirty clothes just all over the room. Like it's right there. I don't understand why you couldn't just put it in the basket.
Yeah, you're already taking it off. Just
So just clothes and shoes and I'm gonna start that thing again where I'm like, I'm not tucking you in unless your room is clean.
like,
Start
I'm
putting
It's
your clothes.
hazardous.
I'm gonna hurt
It is-
myself. Yeah. I'm walking in here. I'm gonna hurt myself.
She's insane.
I mean, I can't complain. My room and my bathroom, 9 times out of 10 is a mess. That's the last spot I hit because
You
I'm
can
like,
close the door and just
I know.
tune it out.
Yeah.
That's
But I
what my
do-
closet is like the stash. Everything's
Oh, I just
In
cleaned out.
there?
I just cleaned. I made John. Oh,
I need to. I deep cleaned it. When was it? It was like a couple weeks ago. And then obviously like I'll pick up and stuff, but it's due for another deep clean again. And here I am like, kids, keep your room clean. And mine's an insane catch-all. But the kids bring their toys in there and then their clothes are, I'm like, how come their clothes are in here? Why aren't they in there?
yeah.
They're freaking.
I know. I made. Oh,
It's okay.
we have so many like random clutter piles throughout our house. Drive me nuts. Anyway. All right, there's lots of things that can help you. I'm sitting here going through this list. Like seriously, one is like set goals. We already talked about goals,
It's true.
right? There's so many different things that
there's
can help
lots
you.
of things that can help.
Actually, stop
Things can help.
stop multitasking.
Yeah.
It's actually bad for
Really?
you, is what it says. It says the truth is multitasking damages our brain.
And you probably don't do one thing super well. You're probably like getting by.
True.
Right.
True. Yeah. Yeah. You're just half-assing because
Yeah.
you've got so much to get done.
Yeah.
It
I
makes
don't know.
sense.
It says do one task at a time to stay focused and engaged in your work. So that's exactly.
So sorry, honey. Can't have sex
No.
because that would be multitasking. I'm currently doing dishes.
So you're
That's
cleaning and
I know. I was very confused for a second.
Oh, 100%. Come by and do a little grab ass. You know what I mean?
That's not sex though. Why are you
Well, I mean,
trying to initiate?
yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
Sorry, honey. I'm sleeping. It's not healthy to multitask, and sleep is important.
It's very important. See, here's a reward yourself thing.
No, I love a good reward.
It's good. Drink a cup of coffee, listen to your favorite music, or
I guess
call your friend.
Sex is a good reward, I guess, too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, see?
Clean your room.
That reward
John?
stuff is good.
Put your clothes away, and then we can
Right?
have a little time.
Do your chores.
Do your chores. And your allowance
Once
will
all
be
this
paid.
is done, you get the reward.
That's right.
Starts with an S, ends with an EX.
That spells sex.
Sex. Sex or sex.
Oh, see? So go on, take that nap, go for a walk, read a chapter of your favorite book. I don't feel bad at all. Don't anybody tell me
See?
I can't take my naps, okay?
No, yeah, sleep's good for you.
It is.
It is. Now, if you're sleeping all day, that's one thing.
Yeah. Someone was telling me that they do time blocking, and this is talking about you. Have you guys ever tried time blocking?
I've heard of it.
I
don't feel like I'm structured.
I don't
enough
think
for that.
I'm not either. Do you
Yeah,
know
I
what?
don't
I
find
knew
either.
someone actually did this with their kids.
I definitely am not actually.
very, very strictly.
Really?
Yeah, and like you can't do that with kids. Like I think you can have somewhat of a routine,
Yeah.
like around
Yes.
between
Yes.
1 and 2 they usually fall asleep for a nap, or like we have lunch and whatever. Like I think
Yeah.
a loose
Yeah.
routine, but someone was like down to the minute, and I was like, that is nuts.
I
It
couldn't
seems
do
like a
that.
high stress environment, especially with kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got shit going on, you know, teething and
So
It's
how do we
okay.
do this in the summer?
yeah.
Because sometimes
That
I
is
feel
hard.
like when the kids don't have school, and there isn't like the morning routine to get us going, get everyone
It's
dressed,
true.
we're in our pajamas till 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this a lot lately, mostly because I'm stressed that because I'm going to be working as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
This is like new for my kids and I this
Yeah.
summer.
That's true.
What I'm thinking is, yes, they do have like their Stay Sharp packets. I did get them the journals that they haven't
Yeah.
started, and they have their daily chores.
Mm-hmm.
We're also going to have them like they're not allowed screen time until after lunch. So that way, like in the mornings, they have to do that because I'll be down here working. So I'm working. You guys get your jobs done,
Uh-huh.
and then you need to be creative, whether it's puzzles or games or
Some type of activity.
something,
Yeah.
something to do that is not a screen,
Yeah.
you know.
This.
And then yeah,
Do
and
this.
then
Go do that.
and then I kind of wanted to do like themed days, but I don't know how well I'll be able to stay on top of that. Like I wanted like a day to hike, and then one day I would let them pick a meal that we all together made, like a dinner, like
That'd be fun.
every Wednesday would be
That's
like
a
dinner
cute
day. So
idea.
then they all came up with the meal together, and then we go get all the things, and then I help teach them how to cook through the summer. You know what I mean?
That'd be
Another
fun.
day
That's
could
adorable,
be like
Ash.
outside, like I don't know, something like we make an obstacle course or a water fight or like something. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like I'm sure it's hard when everybody has their own things, because then we go outside and we get mingling, and then we don't do like what we had in mind.
Right.
So I think it's hard. But
What
I was
if
thinking
you
something
just-
like that, like themed days.
What if you just do like 3 things a week?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be on a Wednesday. What if
No.
like you don't feel like it?
Yeah.
So what if
Yeah.
you did, like all of those just every
Yeah.
week?
It's a good idea.
I think that's a really cute
Pool
idea.
days, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Summer,
then like out like library or
Yeah.
I'm too cheap to pay for activities. So.
There's a
is.
lot of free stuff in the summer. That's
I
what's
know.
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a splash pad park over there.
I don't know if Matthew will run through a splash pad, but I'm gonna get him to.
Like I want the summers to be fun and like friggin' playtime.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Me too.
But then I feel like they have a little bit more maybe that they need to do this summer. Like I would like them to still stay up on, like I don't want Tyler to fall behind. Like I still want him reading and doing something,
right.
and then he'll have piano.
Yep.
So
Well, that's why they do these packets at their school. They're like,
Yeah.
if they're not practicing what they've learned, then like we have to start
uh-huh.
back again. And anyway,
True.
I think just something to help with a little bit of structure. Like they've
Yeah.
they've had this normal routine through the school year of
Yeah.
like every day at this time we eat or lunch or whatever, and then go to
Uh-huh.
whatever it may be. I think just having a little
Yeah.
bit through the summer
Of a
is
routine.
helpful.
He even
Yeah,
told me
I
the other
agree.
day, he goes, Mom, what if we did 8:00 breakfast, 12:00 lunch, and 7:00 dinner? And like, so I was like, you like to have a routine and a structure. And I feel like I need to do something this summer, or else every snack is going to be eaten all day long. Like the thought of that right now just irritates me.
Oh, my word.
Because the amount of snacking those children can do,
Uh-huh.
they will eat 0 meals, 0,
That's my kids.
and 100% snacks.
Oh, yeah.
I had snack times like written down on a thing, because if not, they'd ask and ask and
You
ask.
time
like,
blocked?
kind of. I'm not kidding. Otherwise, it was like, Mom, I'm hungry. I need a snack. It's like, here's breakfast time. Get up at a normal time and eat like breakfast, and eat a good breakfast till you're full, not just like
Right.
something little so that you can go on to
Yeah.
snacks right away. Like eat till you're full or whatever, till you're satisfied. And then like at 10 o'clock a.m., you guys can have a snack. And then it's lunch at like between noon and 1. And then like at 3 or something, then you can have another snack. And that way like they know and they can anticipate. And then of course sometimes there's like a popsicle or something,
Right.
But like I literally had to like schedule the stuff out. Otherwise they were asking nonstop.
And they're not eating all day in school.
No.
Yeah.
Like
It's
they
'cause-
have a scheduled time, but when they're home,
Mhm.
and I notice it when they're home, they won't eat as much as their meal
Yep.
of their
Yep.
meal. And then they're like, could I have a snack? I'm like, you just
Yep.
ate
Yep.
5 seconds ago.
Yep.
Like if you're hungry. So I was like, do I still make them a lunch? Like, because I think they like that too, like having their little lunchbox, and like it makes it a little more fun. So I was like, maybe I still make them a lunch like I have been. And they have their lunch, and
Yep.
we lock the pantry door. Because
Yep.
No, honestly,
They have
like,
doors.
Freya and Rock came walking out yesterday with Freya had the Fannie Mae's Costco s'mores, the whole bag,
Yes. Oh no.
and Rock comes out with Doritos, the whole bag. I was like, and look, like I don't care, like I'm cool with
Dude,
my
but
kids
food's
sharing
expensive
and stuff.
and it's
Look,
hard
and
to
I just want them to ask.
I know.
too, and
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, like we're about to have dinner. I know
Yeah.
you're gonna fill up on that shit.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, it's good, but like
tastes good.
I was like,
Yeah.
so help me, put it back.
I know. It's
My
really
kids will just-
frustrating.
Constantly with the snacks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like Rock, Mom, I'm getting Lucy and Nick a snack. They're hungry. And I'm like, it's cute. I'm like, cool. All right, just grab one for each of you. But then it'll come back. They're still hungry. No, dude. Like that's enough on the
Yeah.
snacks.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yep.
I do want to do some type of routine, especially because Mark's going to pretty much be home,
Yeah.
and on the weekends when he's home, our whole flow is
Mhm.
like way off. So I think it's a good idea to maybe do theme days. I've even thought about doing, have you seen the TikToks where they write 2 things on a Post-it and then they pick
Mhm.
one?
Mhm.
Like that's
Like
more
for
of like
hair
a
or
fun
for nails,
thing.
I've seen it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I want to do something like that with each of my kids. I don't know. I'm thinking more of like the fun stuff. What can we do that's fun with
Yeah.
them? And you can even make it free, like outdoor picnic or indoor make breakfast together, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that, or splash pad or park, or
Mhm.
That's a good idea.
you know what I mean? I want to do that with our kids.
Yeah. I think it's good. I'm also trying to update my my mom store or my mom like treasure
Oh,
box.
yeah.
So I'm trying to like be good with the tickets again. That was our whole
I
thing.
feel like those are
That's
really
true.
good during the summer.
When they're home nonstop, and then I
Yep.
can just like we're all home and I can be like, oh my gosh, you did amazing this morning getting all your stuff done. I'm gonna go put tickets in your thing right now. And then I'm trying to update my store so that there's more
Yeah.
fun. And then I saw an Instagram person I follow. She was doing like coupons, some the mom store coupons, and I made my own. And I even put a little picture of like the tickets that look like the tickets that they earn. That they can trade
That's
tickets
cute.
and they can pick like these coupons. I'm gonna write on them like this coupon is good for one ice cream date with mom or dad,
Yeah.
or like just different things
That's
that they can spend their
adorable.
tickets on. And hopefully that will help motivate them to be a little bit kinder, because I'm gonna hand out like
Ooh,
the
I
you were
love
caught being good.
that.
Wow, I loved the way that you said
Yeah.
that to so and so. Like that was so kind. Like just
Yes.
the simplest things. I'm hoping it
Mhm.
will help their fighting too. If I'm really good about
Praising.
praising.
Crazy.
I did
Totally.
the
So
tickets last year,
Yeah.
and I found it harder during school year, but
yeah.
the summer was helpful.
Yeah.
It's nice, and they like to get them, and they loved the tickets. I did a few, like a snow cone,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and they love
That's a
they
good
love
one.
those things.
Yeah.
I think like the time with mom and dad. I feel like
Yeah.
kids always want
They do.
that time
my
with
gosh,
mom and
they
dad,
do.
especially the one-on-one
Yep.
and going to get a treat like
Yeah.
that. What kid's going to say no to that?
And another thing was like you get to go to the dollar store and buy something at the dollar store. I
Oh,
mean, they had like
cute.
just so many like random things. So
That's
it's
a
good.
good
I just
idea.
like, I need to do that kind of stuff, because they're not like Jack's still a little bit like, I used to have pencils and little stamps and like different things. And
Right. Now
They're
they're
not-
getting older.
Yeah.
They need more motivation.
Yeah.
Mhm. I think
Uh,
that's a good idea.
I have a hard time in the summer staying up on my cleaning. Like
Oh,
any
yeah.
sort of chore is just so hard.
Mhm.
I just want to be outside. I just want to hang out
Yeah,
and
I
chat,
know, same.
Because like I want to
play.
play and do fun stuff with them. And I'm like, cool, I haven't cleaned my toilets in 2
I
months.
know.
I know.
I know. It's hard.
I know.
Staying motivated is hard. I
It
feel
is.
like, I don't know. I'm going to have to wait and see how the summer goes. I'm not really sure which is harder, the school year or the summertime, as far
Yeah,
as
they're
like staying
different.
motivated on my chores and stuff.
I know.
It just depends on how busy I am too. But like I said, the summer's going to be different.
Yeah.
And I might just have to rely on my kids. Like, hey, like I'm working still. You guys are home. You're going to have to help mom a little bit more.
Yeah.
You're home. We're using more dishes. The house just gets dirtier because you're here.
Yeah.
You're always here.
You're always here. You're like,
I'm gonna
Sleep
hire. I'm gonna
here.
hire Ava like 40 hours a
Live
week.
here.
she said something, and I said, because she wants to babysit in the
Yeah.
summertime, and I said, Kim talked to you a little bit
Yeah.
about this, and she goes, oh yeah. So like she wants to.
She was so cute with Zeta today.
Mm.
Ava was like adorable.
She's gonna be a great babysitter.
She really
I need
is.
to get her some classes. She's gonna be 11 this fall, guys.
Oh, she's
So
ready.
she wants to do it.
Good. If I need a date night, I'll be hitting her up. She's
Yeah.
gonna be 11. Oh, that's
September.
so crazy.
I know.
Thought maybe we make a summer box for each of our kids.
Summer box.
Yeah.
I'm already started mine. Homework, journal, homework, library card.
But what if they just had a little like something, they open their box and there's like something different that day. Doesn't have to be a gift,
No,
but maybe it's
I'm not
a
doing it. If I have to put something together every night, there's
Yeah,
no
that
way I
sounds
would,
like a lot
there's
of
no
work.
way I could stay on top of that. That's like the 14 days of Valentine's that
It's
I've done,
true.
like all summer.
Oh, my kids loved it so
I know,
much.
but don't get their
I
hopes
did think
up.
about
Just-
doing
I know.
like envelopes. Same idea, you know, like, and then they pick an envelope and there's an activity in it. Same
Kind of like the
idea.
popsicle stick thing or whatever.
I have the board jar.
The only bad thing is if you don't
Have the things.
want to do that thing
Yeah.
that day. Like,
I
what if it's a
know.
big old hike and it's like 100 degrees?
I know.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't feel like that.
Well,
I
and
guess that's where the Post-its would be good because you can do things. That you
Uh-huh.
could-
Yeah.
Do the option.
you should have a whole wall of Post-its of like a bucket list, but then you get to
Yeah.
take it
Well,
off.
they don't see it and they pick one.
Oh.
And, you know
They
what I
like
mean?
say left or right.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. That
Or
Post-it,
just,
yeah.
But you could do things that you're
Yeah.
okay doing that day.
yes.
I was thinking like
Yes.
a bucket list wall of Post-its.
But then
That would be
you
fun
could
too.
Like
still
a
Uh-huh.
whole wall. Of,
Uh-huh.
you could still have them pick a bunch of things
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you pick two for that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you
willing
feel
to
like,
do.
yeah.
I'll be honest, I haven't thought about any of this shit till this night.
Well, look at it. We have all
Till
these
this
ideas ready
moment.
for
Like
you.
I've just been like, yay, no school.
Not me. I'm like, shit, no school.
There's good and bad. Like, it's
There
nice
is.
to not have like the structure, but then
Yeah.
it's also like
It's
mine is
constant
like, how do I
parenting.
grocery
Yeah.
shop? How do I like
Online,
get
Instacart.
anything done? And I will probably do all of
Don't
that this
worry about
summer.
it. Clean it at the end of the summer. I know.
Just
It's a
hire the
lot.
cleaning crew to come in.
Right?
After.
That's when
Cleaning
it's
crew.
hard. Is that you're like, and I feel like they're just at kind of like that in between age where they're not really okay to like Cody's at home, but
Yeah.
they bother him too much to like leave him home.
Right.
But they hate going to the store. They're like,
Like they can't
in
totally
between.
entertain themselves
Yeah.
full time.
I can't bribe
But
them
they-
with the store and like a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Freya will honestly be like, Mom, no, I want to stay and play with my friends.
Yeah,
Yeah. my
That's
kid-
where I feel like I'll have this fun thing planned. She'll want to stay and play with her friends.
that mine
I
too.
know. Seeing that's
You
what's
know?
really hard too. But I think like some of the stuff we could probably just plan together.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
I know we've talked about hike day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have one on my hike list.
Do you?
It's like 2.4 miles.
Is it the same? We should try a different mountain.
Oh yeah, this is a different one.
Is it?
Yeah.
So
I
don't know,
love
we'll
it.
figure
Getting
out.
outside is just, that's my number one goal this summer. I just want to get outside.
Yeah.
I don't care where we go.
I
Just want
know.
to play.
I'll be down here for part of the time.
True.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up.
Okay.
Hopefully some of that stuff helps us. All of
Yeah.
us.
All of us.
I don't know. I
We
was
could get-
I was gonna maybe pick
Gets
one.
my wheels spinning.
Yeah, I was gonna maybe like pick something that I was gonna try to work on this week and then report back. But I don't think I can pick one right now.
I might do
I'm
like
so
a summer
tired.
box thing. I kind of like that. Mixed with like an implementing like a theme thing. And I want to do the choice of that
Yeah.
stuff excites me for some reason.
I know I like making it all. I'm not very good at like actually doing it.
That's how I feel like I am.
I
I'm
feel
like,
like you
oh, I'll do all
are.
these fun things, and then they
Yeah, no. I like all the ideas. You should have seen my Pinterest boards, the things that I used to make. I was so good at making all the things, but like then like
Doing it.
actually doing it with the kids was a whole different story.
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, I'm gonna have to have options because there are
Yeah.
days where I'm like, I don't have.
You
that
could
in
do
me
all
today.
these things,
Yeah.
just depending on the day.
It just depends on
You
the
just have to
day.
choose which method you want to.
It's like end of July. No, mommy still doesn't feel like doing that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I get excited when my kids wake up excited.
Yeah,
That I love that. Their little faces just light up.
yeah,
We'll figure it out.
yeah. So hopefully, hopefully our summers go okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can be a little less overwhelmed.
Yes. Let those small things go. I don't think the house needs
Oh,
to
yeah.
stay perfect.
Nope.
Sure, yes, I'll clean it. Like, don't get me wrong. Oh my gosh.
Sure. But it's fine, especially in the summertime with
Yeah.
all your kids home.
But yeah.
F that shit.
F that.
The bugs
Schools
will
out.
die in the
Oh.
heat.
The bugs will die. Not
You've
the
got
mice.
a bug problem now. That's another
No.
conversation.
Not the mice, Kim. They're gonna
Yeah, right.
power through that. Just kidding.
Yeah, no.
All right. Well, again, make sure to follow us on Instagram. I was gonna say Twitter, not Twitter. TikTok,
Subscribe on the YouTube.
on the YouTube. My brain is not working. I am so
Dude, I'm
tired.
tired too. I'm ready to hit the sack.
When people say that, I imagine like,
Sex.
Yeah.
Sexy sack.
right.
I'd hit that too right now. It's fine. Put me to bed.
Oh.
Just kidding. It actually wakes me up. Puts Mark to
it?
bed though.
Oh, I know. That's normal.
I know. Why is it like that?
I don't know.
Wires me for a bit.
Round 2.
Let's go. No. Vagina's had enough.
Oh,
I just feel wired.
okay. All right. Well, we love you.
On
Thanks
that
for
note.
listening. We missed you, Molly.
Yes. We'll see you next time.
All right.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.